Hello and welcome to my craft studio this afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Well, first of all, I would like to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you've had a lovely happy holidays and it's just flown over so quickly. Thank you to everyone for the patience while I was building the new website. I am so thrilled that you love it. Thank you for all of the support and kind words and messages that I've had. I'm really pleased you love it because it's taking ages. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Well, I just wanted to do a little video about, I've been teasing you all week, the new flower former sheets. So normally when I do the flower formers, it is just one little single sheet. And what I've done is, just based on the feedback that I've had, is it is now your single sheet, but I've also included two plain sheets. And the reason for that is I've printed this onto 160 GSM paper. So I've run that through the printer. But if you wanted to turn the sheet over and then print it with a colour on the background, then when you cut out your flowers and you shape them, you wouldn't have the white on the underside, you would have a colour. So each of the sets have two colours to choose from. The colours are taken from the design, so they match perfectly. Or you could use the coloured sheets for matting and layering and to have little die cut elements that are the same colour as your flowers. So the choice is yours. Because this is a PDF, when you download the file, you can either select it just to print page 1, which will just print your flowers, or you can choose to print all three. So that's your pink pansy sheet. We also have your purple pansy sheet with your two complementary shades. And they're the same price as they always are. I've just included those in as an extra for you. And then we have the white Primula sheet with the two plains as well. So I've been having a little bit of a play this week, which has been amazing. I've had a little bit of a time to get in the craft room and play. And what I've done is I've been cutting them out. If you've seen my previous video, you'll see that I've been cutting these out with my pickscan mat using my Cameo. But anyone that knows me knows I love a bit of fussy cutting, so let's go in with the snips and I'll show you how easy these are to put together. Hey up, I haven't got my glue gun on yet. There we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a few of them singly because I find it easier to manage with a smaller tile than working on the sheet. So all I'm going to do is, and remember, these don't have your thick black outlines. I don't like that on flowers. It's a personal preference choice for me. I just think they look less realistic as a flower, and also it makes them a little bit more forgiving. So if you just notice there, I've actually cut on the inside of the design. There's a little bit of pink left on here and no one would know. So rather than when you're doing your normal fussy cutting and you go around the outside like this and you can see the white, all you've got to do is snip on the inside of the petal and then just follow the shape round. And if you notice, it's this hand doing the work. I'm twisting the design round. It just makes it really easy to cut out. And obviously these snips help as well. Just means I can cut for longer. I've got dexterity problems, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut a little bit into the centre. There we go. Turn it round, cut a little bit into the centre here. You don't want to go too far, otherwise you'll snip that top part off. But it's just going to give you a little bit more of a surface area to get the ball tool in and to give it a good shape. So there's one layer. And see, that didn't take long at all. And I'm just speed cutting now. As I say, when you're cutting on the inside of the petals, it's very, very forgiving. There we go. Same again, snipping into the middle, just to give myself a little bit more room for when I'm using the ball tool. So I've got the 2 layers, that's all I'm going to do for the pansy. And then I've got my flower foam mat. And I've also got me really old trusty Tonic ball tool. It's a 7mm on one end and a 2mm on the other. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn upside down, and I'm just going to go around the outside of the petal just to give it a little bit of a shape. And then draw your ball tool into the centre. As you can see, that's cupped right up. That's exactly what you're looking for. So turn that over and then give it a really sharp press where the pollen is. Second layer. Now with this one, I'm just going to go into the centre, into the centre, into the centre, into the centre. And this will just give it a little bit more of a realistic pansy look. And if you notice, that one's really come up on itself. So turning that the right way up, giving it a sharp press, and then hopefully, woohoo, glue gun's warmed up already, that was quick. Pop a little bit of glue on the back there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that right on top. And then using the smaller end of the ball tool just to hold it in place, just till the glue sets a little bit. And then take it off, and then there's your little pansy done. So I've already done a couple, as I say the other day, cutting them out with a machine. And I popped some frills in the centre, popped a little glitter in the centre. Where's the other one? There's one hiding from you with a little bit of glossy accents. But as I say, you can either leave them plain or you can put a little bit of decoration on them. The choice is yours. And go on, I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is the purple pansies and the white primula. And all I've done with these is, when I've printed this out on the printer, I've chose to print it off at 75% for the purple pansy. And then that's given us these lovely little pansies to work with for that size card. It's so easy to play about with the printer settings. Because they've been designed at 300 dpi, it just means that the detail in them is quite flexibility. You can make them bigger, make them smaller. It's depending on what size project you want to be working on. But I just thought by doing them this size, it was giving you more options, because you can always make them smaller. Once you start trying to go bigger, then it goes off the sheet size, if you know what I mean. So I hope you like these ones. If you would like to see more flower forming videos, then please let me know in the comments, because it is something that I would like to do. It's just, obviously, it's going to have to be something that people enjoy. Otherwise, there's no point in me doing it. So please let me know in the comments if you want me to do more flower making videos. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your support in the Facebook group and on our new Patreon platform. The views for it are fantastic, so thank you so much for your support, guys. I will pop everything you need to know in the description of this YouTube video, and I'll also put the links in the first comment of the video, just depending on what device you are. If you're on a mobile, sometimes it's easier to see the comments than it is the description box. So I'll pop everything there for you, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.